Hi, welcome to the jungle. This is a place that I have called home for over 400 days now. It is a tree house that I built with my own hands, and it's built mostly out of sticks that I found in the jungle. Since I was a kid, I had the dream of having a tree house for myself, and then when I had the opportunity over here to make that dream come true, I didn't hesitate. Went ahead and got my treehouse on. As you may have already guessed, this is not a luxurious place. This is a very simple and small house. This is basically where I come to sleep, rest after I'm done working with my daily projects. Help! Help! Well, here's the thing. I have been considering for a very long time of just tearing this entire house down and build another one right next to it, a little bigger, with maybe more facilities, maybe a bigger kitchen, more area to do my stuff in there. But that's gonna take me a lot of time, and it's gonna require a lot of resources that I don't have to put in that right now. Hey, come on, chill. What are you doing? For being a house that was built by someone who had almost no experience building anything, this house has lasted a pretty long time. And the plan is to make it continue lasting for as much as I can until my real house is ready. Hi, Monkey! Puppies! Woohoo! I have officially been invaded by the puppies. They already learned how to jump from the ground to the treehouse. And now I got all the puppies inside here. I just added a bunch of gravel in here. It's just mostly to help with the grip when I'm walking, because I have already fell a few times here, specifically in this little hill, because all the dirt is turning into dust as a consequence of the dry season, and I just fell every time. So this should help a lot with the grip of my shoes. No, I'm not gonna fall. But out of the jungle there is also a lot of work to do, and I have to keep moving and going into the next project. Here is where I spend most of my time, outside of the jungle. This is a project that I'm currently working on. It's a new house for our male goats, and I think now is where the hard part really begins. new project, this new goat house is gonna be very special because this one is gonna have a barn shape. We live in a farm, my jungle, I live in a jungle that is behind there, and this is a farm that is in front of the jungle. We live here, I live here, and there is no barn house in here. So what is a farm without a barn house? That's why I'm building that goat house with a barn shape. The hard part of building this barn house is that I have never built a barn house before in my life. And I don't know if it is gonna turn out as something great and beautiful, or if I'm gonna screw it up and it's gonna end being ugly and nobody's gonna really like it. But this is the beauty of what I do, that I just try it. If it comes out good, I love it, and if it comes out bad, I also love it because I did it. And just because I live in a small, tiny little house in the woods, it doesn't mean that I cannot prepare myself a healthy and delicious lunch. I just made this for myself. This is my veggie bowl with some meat. I don't have a real kitchen. I have two different options. I have the biogas stove, that is one that works with kitchen scrap and cow's poop. It produces usable gas that I can use for cooking, and I also have my little camp stove. And with those two cooking stoves is with what I have been surviving here in the woods, and I can't complain. It's just amazing. I just crashed into the most difficult part here, my least favorite part, that is working with the angles. To give the shape of the barn, I need to work with those metal beams, bend them in a strategic way so I can give that beautiful shape in the top. That is basically what makes the barn to be a barn house, or like the style, you know what I mean. But it's gonna be a lot of cutting and a lot of try, fail, and I don't have that many metal beams. I don't know how this happened, but I got it in the first try. Check that out. Looks very cool. Got all the angles right. I need to make another 2 pieces of those ones, replicate them in the back so I can start placing the roof over there. I also have to put the beams are gonna go in between, but I am happy because today I got all these done in one single day. something that not that many people know, but before I moved into the jungle, I used to have a 9 to 5 job, and that job was as a barista. That means that I'm very picky about the coffee that I drink. It's something that you acquire as a barista, especially here in the region where I live. But that didn't happen just because I was like, oh, I'm not gonna drink this, I don't like this. No, but that wasn't until I discovered that sometimes, oh, this smells delicious. Sometimes in commercial coffee, they allow a decent percent of it to be insects and some other stuff that you don't really want to have in your coffee. So I think this is the best way to drink a delicious cup of coffee. And if you don't have a good provider of coffee, I'm gonna put a link on the description of this video. My friends have a coffee business, and the coffee that they have in there, this one that is here, is the best coffee that you're gonna ever try in your life. It's just the best. Woo! I can start the day now, baby. Got the energy, I got the power. Let's go for the morning walk. I usually walk this path that is right behind, well, right in front of my house. And it's just beautiful every morning that I do it, especially when I'm drinking coffee. To be honest, I always thought that the hardest part of living in the woods for me was gonna be the fact that I was giving up all the comfort of living in a city, having electricity 24/7, having a permanent water supply, could take a shower anytime I wanted. But to be honest, I don't really miss any of those things. But I have to admit that the hardest part for me so far during the entire time that I have been living down here in this jungle has been the fact that I live here in the jungle all by myself. I have my best friends who live here in the same farm. Everything is within 1 hectare, that's like 2.5 acres if I'm not wrong. We spend time together. We spend a decent amount of time together. But when I'm down here, I'm all by myself. I mean, I have the monkeys on here, I have lots of birds. I already made friends with the monkeys, they don't scream at me anymore. But it's just sometimes I just feel alone down here. But I mean, I'm just 21 years old, I'm living this crazy life. I decided to move over here, and I love it. But just sometimes it would be nice to have someone to talk to. I don't know. Sorry, sometimes the coffee makes me get emotional. I'm just kidding. But well, no, my morning walk is over. I've been walking for over 30 minutes down here, and I have to get things done. I have to finish building, or maybe not finish, but continue building the goat house, because the goats are about to give birth in, I think, a few days. I'm not sure, but I think in a few days we'll have baby goats just running around the farm, and that's gonna be just so beautiful and crazy at the same time. This is Brian, and he gets very excited when you tell him that he is a good boy. Hey Brian, come over here. Brian, good boy. Good boy, Brian. Good boy. boy, Brian. Good boy. I think they're best friends now. Go, Brian. Get him. Making these pieces has turned into something not that complicated. I would actually consider it pretty easy. I wish the framing pieces from my house were this easy to make. That would be like so fast. Probably my house will be done by this time. But anyway, this is the last one that I'm making today for that barn house that I'm building. Here we go. I can't believe I'm making this thing and it's looking like this. I was expecting something nothing similar to an actual barn house. This is gonna be cool. This is gonna be very cool. As you can see over here, I'm using another 6 inches piece in the top. This piece is helping me to keep a straight line with the framing, so when I start welding, the horizontal pieces that are gonna go in between the framing pieces are gonna be actually perfectly aligned one with each other, and the roof is gonna be beautiful and perfect. But this is all I got for today. I'm wasted. Welding makes you get tired. I don't know if it is because I have to be standing all the time just there, just like welding, or maybe it's the heat that it produces. I don't know, but every time that I weld, I just feel tired, like wasted after I'm done welding. But this is all I got for today. I have been taking care of these goats for over a year now, and they already know when I'm coming to take them to the house. Come get your corn, boys and girls. I am starting the day pretty late today, but it's not much of a problem because what I have to do left in the goat house is just place some horizontal beams today, then I can be ready to start placing the roof into place, putting the roof into place, and the goat house is gonna be one step closer to be ready. Hey girl, good morning. How you doing? Good girl. Whoa, Look at that belly. Here is a crazy baby goat inside of this belly that's gonna be running around this farm very soon. And I have seen lots of videos. Actually, Kaylee showed me a video the other day of people doing yoga with goats. That is the craziest thing and also the funniest thing that I have seen in a very long time. We may start doing yoga over here with goats. That's gonna be a thing. Come in here, good girl. Ha ha ha. You got tickles, you got tickles. Ha ha. Good girl. So far it is looking very good. I gotta confess that I have problems putting this one in because my clamps can't hold it. I didn't have where to place the clamps in there to hold that one in, so the level that I was trying to keep perfect got a little bit messed up with that one. But it's not a big deal. That one is for the top of the roof. It is supposed to be there just to hold the tiny little top of the roof in there. I don't even know what I'm saying, but it's gonna work, I'm sure. Look at that. This is it, boy. It is pretty much ready. I have been working all the afternoon on it. Oh, here is my face. I just put all the horizontal beams that I had to put into place so I can start placing the roof panels. And if you look, it already started looking like a barn house. One of the things that I realized the other day when I was walking the goats in the morning is that I just built a line of structures right there in the back. There is a goat house that I'm working on, there is a greenhouse that I built a few months ago, there is a shed that I built, it was like 1 year ago, and there is a house that I'm also working on that is gonna be my permanent house, and it's just so amazing. I started living here over 400 days ago. That's a year and a few months, and in that time I have accomplished all that, and then there is more in the way. Hundreds, maybe not hundreds, but dozens more of projects that we have to get hands on and start working, get things done in order to bring this farm to the best spot, and in order to bring my jungle to the bright, you know, to the sweet and beautiful spot that I always wanted to be. But this isn't over yet. We got a pizza party going on in here. Gonna invite Jordan over there. Getting ready to have some pizza for tonight.
No, you gotta have room for the pizzas, right?
We got plenty of it. Just stick it on the edge.
Alright, do we have room for this?
Oh, he's vlogging.
5-2. Wait, just follow me.
Yeehaw!
You know it.
Yeehaw!
Oh, come on. That was a lot of fun and a lot of pizza too. But I gotta hit my jungle. This is where I live in. You see anything? Right there. I couldn't be more thankful with anyone who has been supporting this entire thing. Thank you so much to everyone. Love you guys. You are the best. And I will see you next time.